My name is Rick. I'm being censored on the internet. I'm making world peace promotions and I'm mailing them out to the political leaders around the world. These are some of the addresses I'm sending them out to. My name is Rick. Hello and welcome to championindividualrights.com, where I always focus on the importance of digesting reality in a moral context. Today, we live in a world where U.S. politicians and politicians around the world are behaving as if individual rights do not even exist. What can we do to turn this situation around? We have to begin by digesting reality in a moral context. Does the end justify the means? We judge our actions by the end results that are achieved by our actions. For example, the end of selling a table for $300 justifies the means of creating the table at the cost of only $100. However, if the wood and some of the materials used to build the table were stolen, it would no longer be considered a morally sound transaction. Therefore, in order to bring moral clarity to the premise, quote, the end justifies the means, unquote, upon its adoption, we must then go on to recognize that every means to an end needs to be judged as an end unto itself. Hence, quote, if the goal be good, the means of obtaining the goal must be good, else the goal becomes corrupted, unquote, Mahatma Gandhi. For thousands of years, politicians have operated under the illusion that their goals are so high, that their goals are so lofty that they can do anything that they want in order to achieve their goals. In reality, the higher your goals are and the more people that they affect, all the more important that the means of obtaining your goals be good. It must be recognized that the politicians should be bound to the same laws of the conscience that the average individual is bound to, and that the moral law applies to all rational creatures necessarily, to all of humanity, and that would just happen to include the political leaders of the world. It is only through our moral cognition, it is only through our ability to digest reality in a moral context that mankind can achieve its ultimatum, world peace, through the recognition of individual rights on a global basis, with the understanding that every individual, that's every man, every woman, and every child, should have a right to their own life, privacy, and possessions, regardless of their ethnicity or the geography upon which they preside, which currently is the exact opposite position of the morally bankrupt, deep state, New World Order nonsense that is devastating our planet today with massive death, destruction, and suffering. With the threat of nuclear war in the air, now is the time for a peaceful revolution of thought. Thank you very much for considering my words.